So yesterday I finished Labyrinth, entered to Defender's Heart, talked to everyone. So we'll see how far I can go with Last Azlanti Heart, because speaking sincerely, I have strong doubts that it can be done on the difficulty. Most probably not. Everything is revealed here already. It's because I talked to everyone. Now, a strategy where to go first. I have as long as possible to work with those 4 companions, because if I take Volju, for example, then it will be less experience per person. So the less person I have, the more experience I get. So normally I start with Canabres and already enemies. And it could be already the last fight. It could be already the last fight. Theoretically, yes. Okay, it seems everything is distributed just fine. Still a mist. Okay, Sila did well. The best is for those random encounters is things like that, because spiders and other things are dangerous. They can give diseases and so on, poisons. Those are the best, and it's almost level 4, so one more encounter like that. But here on hard already different. Because on hard, literally each such random encounter can be the last one. So merde. So most probably oh shit, most probably it won't work. Here there are a lot of dredges with poison. What the hell? Dredges with poison. Maybe just let's do like that. Let's send one first. Okay, we know who is running here. Oh, one shot. That's on hard. And 2 misses. Oh shit. Now it should be level 4. Yeah. I should have bought that ring for her. Normally I would go to wisdom for wisdom to have more spells and so on, but I go for dexterity to give her more survivability. What I forgot to do, I forgot to buy her a ring, because I sold all the things that I looted in Grey Garrison, and I can buy to fight defensively. She needs that as well, because in the future, but so far, let's go for trickery. And here I will give her ice plant. If I played unfair with reloads, I would never give her ice plant. But now it's purpose to make her maximum survivable. So I gave her dodge so early. I gave her ice plant. I will buy her a ring. And here she will have shield focus, I think so. We need to raise her survivability, especially for those random encounters, which is important. For Scylla there is nothing, so it's easy. Here, of course, charisma, there is nothing else. Then use magic device, and I really don't know what to give her. Mobility, it's enough to her for a defensive fight, just in case. Persuasion, it's for Diran, for Ember, for Zosil. Trickery, Camellia is doing. So I really don't know what. Of course, mobility is always good to have for the end game, but I don't think we'll go so far. So persuasion, mobility, and trickery, that's for trickery, Camellia. Well, let's go for mobility. And now maybe let's go for trickery. We will develop her trickery, and Camellia, instead of trickery, will be developing, I think, will be doing more use magic device for Camellia, for mirror image and so on. Already first spell appeared. Let's make it divine favor, and probably the best what she can get. And for monk, that's also here will be wisdom. Definitely it gives to armor class and also to attack. Next will be dexterity. On level 8 he will have dexterity, just for his armor class. Perception, of course, that's very important for random encounters, so we should pump it as much as possible. Mobility, stealth. Here I'm really think here. When I played last Azlanti, good morning. How about you? ¿Cómo estás? ¿Cómo estás? Tutto bene? ¿Cómo va tú? Che face? And so on and so forth. Here, when I played last Azlanti on core, I went for sudden speed. For unfair, I always go sudden speed for hit and run tactics, but now I'm not so sure. I can go for bark skin, so he can have bark skin all the time. As I discovered in my previous run on core for last Azlanti, that scorching rays should be given earliest possible for swarms. Okay, now it's okay, but so it's not a first priority, but it's definitely second priority. True strike I never used. It. Maybe it could be used once, but I never used it. So here, or bark skin or sudden speed, because now in Canabres I will be sudden speed. I need only for those shadows. I made a mistake. I should have bought in Defender's Heart. Should have bought something for those shadows, because how to kill those shadows, I don't have any idea. How can we kill those shadows? They're immune to his normal bow. We cannot have Finnegan because we cannot go with Volgiv yet. But sudden speed is really important to escape. Question is, will I be using hit and run tactics or not? That's the most important. I take a risk and go for bark skin, but I think that's probably a mistake. This is good. And level 5, I think Sila and they will get most probably shake it off. I was thinking or outflank or shake it off. I think we take shake it off here. And for fighter, here of course strength. And use magic device. Or maybe like that. What is his athletics now? Because he needs athletics. 8. Not so different from Lan actually. Here it will develop only mobility, athletics, and use magic device. Let's go maybe for Yeah, let's go like that. Here I could take combat reflexes. I could take weapon focus long sword. Those two things are combat reflexes or weapon focus long sword. Then when I can give him combat reflexes are important, by the way. So here definitely shake it off for boss, for Scylla and for fighter. Here shake it off. Here can be combat reflexes for him, and here for Scylla and for him. Maybe outflank. I take weapon focus long sword here. Maybe it's too early, I don't know. $28 without bark skin, which is not so bad. Land has 22 without bark skin. He has now his own bark skin. By the way, a lot. What? Okay, bark skin starts working good in the end of game, like from act 4 it adds +5, but it's also okay. 28, 23, 19, 23, and with that ring she'll be 25. Now we can go for that group of monsters. Let's go for a brigandillo. And like that. Good, well done. That's better than I was expecting. Very nice. Well. That's why it's good to fight with minimum people, because you have more experience to share. No, I think I will do more intelligently. I will keep them here and send only one here, because now will be quite a fight. No, we should go for Marauder, because he is Oh, Lan was shooting with... Now Lan should go for those archers, definitely. I don't send Scylla yet to not to put her under the arrows, because Lan and Fighter, they have protection from arrows, but Scylla doesn't have. That's it. That's it. Now my next objective to get as soon as possible level 5. Here I kill Kaelissa because she's evil anyway. But we will have a nice bow. Fail, of course. We also have more experience, but most important is that bow. Because bow is +3, I think. So it should be able to damage shadows. 11-11 and 13-14, so it's a huge difference, of course. Then we can get rid of that bow. I think it's level 3 or level 2. I think it's level 2. So with +2. With +2. So Lan can become more lethal with that. I think they all killed here. Yes, only that group remains. Another group, so for another group I'll probably do like that, put my fighter around here, position him around here, Camellia a bit behind, and Scylla even behind. Lan will now. Last thing first thing we're gonna target will be that illusionist, because he seems to be the worst. Now we eliminated the illusionist. $19 immediately. Also good. He's hitting very well. Now we can send fighter already, and Lan can finish him off, I guess. And here there is archer, marauding archer. So on hard, so far goes not so bad. all. What about experience? It grows a little bit. Someone might want here to kill Hulrun, Inquisitor, but then you get nice, stronger armor, heavy armor, with +1 to armor class. And of course more experience. I was doing it on unfair, but problem is that without Hulrun, it's more difficult to fight Jesslyn in Grey Garrison. And also, if we survive till City of Ease, he helps to save the... But it's not so really important. Hulrun is only important in Grey Garrison. On the other hand, we could manage without him, I think. Maybe I will kill him. I think I will kill him. I think I will kill him. And of course, Ember will not be taken for the same reasons in Volgiv, because we don't want, absolutely we don't want any companions yet. We should do as much as possible without companions. Athletics 12, athletic specialist is him. He has the highest athletic so far, 10. Lan has 7, so we give him guidance. So he just needs to roll 1. Okay, 225, because we succeeded that perception check, I think. And now we can put it back. That I will drop, because it's important to drop heavy stuff. That's short sword for Volgiv will be. Yeah, exactly. That's the way to do. But you see, I'm really not sure if it's possible on hard. I think it's impossible. It's possible if you will multi-class and use pets and do other things and set your and install toy box and tweak it that they always roll 20 for skill checks. Then I think it's possible. But to play on those what they called ultimate conditions, I don't think it's possible. But we'll just see how far I can go. I'm just curious how far I can go. I think you said yesterday that it's process is the most important, and I start inclining to think in the term of process. Process is important. So even if I don't reach my objective, let's say we're just in process of, that's also nice. But anyway, for those difficulties like less Azlanti and unfair, I'm now sure fighter is the best solution. Fighter. No one can get as tough in the beginning. Like yesterday it was, we easy dealt, okay, relatively easy, with water elemental, just face-to-face fight, and all those mongrels and Gambions and Hosilla, and he was tanking everything. And I didn't even give him all the buffs. I could have given him heroism, I could have given him blur. So he didn't have blur, he didn't have heroism, and we did all of that. Okay, now those flies. So we move back like that. Oh, he already at 10,000. When we are at level 5, if we're at level 5, if we can arrive it without being destroyed, then I will take, I think, Nenio. Nenio will be the next. But we need to go to... Yeah, it will be Nenio. Number 5 will be Nenio. Good. I still have to think to take, what's his name, Storyteller. It's important to take him before they all burned there. Good. So here Lan goes. Yes, I think I will kill Prelate Hulrun just to get maximum experience. Normally I wouldn't like to, but okay, that's how it's good to have Kailissa's +2 bow. Ay. They're the most dangerous by diseases, by illnesses. Because to treat illnesses, it's not clear how. Oh, scheiße. No, turn-based. I'm afraid if they give us illness... there is one more fly. Ay. We definitely don't need any illness here. Okay, that's done. That's a bit... That's why sometimes I was normally giving him with sudden speed. Now it's instead of sudden speed with bark skin. I don't know. Should I or should I not? I think they can stay here, all of them, just Lan. Lan should be able to do the rest, so we not involve him in those things. Here are dredges. No, not dredges, those things. Okay, that's the one more. Good. Actually, I'm repeating mostly my, let's say for 90% I repeat my builds from Unfair, but they improved. Because on Unfair I still made some mistakes in builds. They were working good, everything, but not perfect. But those are actually, I think those builds are perfect. Okay, it's Ramian. Okay. That's what I don't like when they start moving It's always the problem. I can start already from that neophyte wizard. One shot and now run away. That's what I call hit and run tactics. That's Vermlek. They're the worst here. They're the worst because there is no defense against Vermleks. And they're negative energy. There is no defense against negative energy actually. And now after 2 hits, he still can hit him for the 3rd time. But then this 2.6, 3.2, sharpshooter, better to run away. Also those Vermleks, they're healing, they're regenerating. I don't know if it's regeneration or just self-healing. I think it's self-healing. Zero 3, 2.2. No, we won't have chance to hit him again. That's what I was afraid of. Magic missiles are just magic missiles. Barbarian. One shot. One can do a lot. On unfair, the same story. On unfair, he can clean everything, actually, almost everything alone. There are some moments where he cannot, but most cases he'll be able to do it alone. Vindag, she's not able to do that. She cannot run fast, she is not so. -1. And here from that Vermlek with his negative energy. Tuk 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 tuk. Today I will definitely play at least 1.5 hours Rock Trader. Absolutely. Absolutely. Because most probably I will lose this run for hard Azlanti, most probably. .2. Okay, he can hit one more. So good calculation. Now again run away. 40 by the way for Vermlek. In the beginning of the game it's good bonuses. There is one sharpshooter, I think, remains, and that's it. So my conclusion after playing already, it's a fourth time I'm playing. Rest is a fourth time. My conclusion, LAN doesn't need True Strike. He absolutely needs Scorching Ray for swarms, and it will work till the end of the game. It will be useful. So it should be given as soon as possible. That might be useful, sudden speed, but I just preferred Bark Skin to this. I was hesitating this or this. Both are good. Later, sudden speed doesn't matter so much, since he gets his speed 50 and then 60, and when he has speed 50, it's still okay to have sudden speed. With speed 60, it becomes obsolete. Actually, sudden speed is needed only in Canabres. Only in Canabres, where, okay, doesn't matter. So maybe you could manage without it. But Scorching Ray, yes. Well, where is that sharpshooter? Okay, let's. Fit fighter. There are some clerics there. I would go for a cleric. Okay, cleric is done. Now one more cleric. What? 4 seconds of... Okay. Oh shit. Here I'm afraid my fighter should go here. Oh shit. What? I didn't want to take off his shield. I just clicked here. He has 32, by the way. Okay. I think that's it. That's it. Okay. So this half plate, this is better than what we have, I think, already, so we'll take it. 29 now, and for Scylla the same. Okay. Now there will be swarms. Who remembers like 1 year and a half ago with Midnight Bolt was a way to beat the game, because it was always hitting and it was endless. So you take your bow and you shoot Midnight Bolt. If it misses, it deals 50 damage. If it doesn't miss, it could deal about 80-90 damage. So cheating, of course. I hope Lan put his glasses. And there are more. There are 2 more, I think. I have run to the wrong place. That's a first mistake. Not careful enough, so we got disease. Fuse fever. That's already big problem. That's a big problem. Just was not careful. Ran in the wrong location. And they don't help, by the way. One of the reasons I will kill them. Because they didn't run with help and so on. It's not very nice. But that illness, it's really unpleasant. That's one of the most unpleasant things also you have. Those plagues and so on. Scylla cannot heal plagues. Treat affliction, I think it goes with religion, and his religion is basic. She has the most chance to heal. Now what is this? Save is fortitude. So constitution based. Let's try, maybe we're lucky. No. She fails. No, she didn't fail. It succeeded. Okay, that's good. It succeeded, so it's good. Time to heal, I think. It's still no rest since labyrinth. Last time we rested in the labyrinth, so it's also important to And Lan continues his solo quest, solo exploration. Collecting experiences and so on. Okay, now we know that's for Diran. Here's some more experience. So if I want to play Azata, I should be attacking him. Now to prelate to get XP. That I will not tell him yet, because I want to attack him and kill him. So normally I would click here, like I did on playing on core, but I will not do that, because if I do, he goes to Kenabres and that's it, we cannot kill him anymore. But I will have his armor, which is +1 to armor class, and it's also extra experience. I have to go. Now we're gonna back to Remian, and which will give us some more XP a little bit. Ah yes, he cannot enter alone, I forgot. I forgot that they can enter only in a team here. I think there is also some sharpshooter there. Yeah. That's all. That's all here. That's for Camille to open. I hope they will hold their positions here, not going anywhere. Now just get rid of those things. And we start, of course, with a walker first. Lucky to one-shot him. Here he missed 2 times. That's what I mean by buggy interfaces and textures. They made a big fun thing which is not good. When he clicks on the obstacle, he runs back. So if he escapes here and then I click on obstacle, he'll run back just directly in the face of his followers. When you click on obstacle, logic will be just stop. But they made it that he runs back, and that's, of course, that's a problem. That makes this hit and run and kiting very dangerous. He started missing suddenly. Has miss after miss. Don't understand why. Why so often? Okay, now that's done with those, with that band. So Lan is doing things alone, mostly. Babao, it's from level 5 only, who is hiding there. Oh, intelligence. Babao is the most risky. Already on core, their sneak attack was not pleasant, but doable. But on hard, their sneak attack will one shot, I'm afraid. Though still okay to run away, but against shadows there is no way to escape without that sudden speed. That's why I'm afraid. So maybe it was not such a good idea. That's done. And now let's bring them back. I think the best to put them here. One can still continue for some time alone. For some time. But not for very long. And not forget to kill Prelate Hulrun. Which could be a mistake also, because in Grey Garrison he helps. Without him it will be more difficult. Here a lot of buggy textures. Okay, 12,000. And now I think we should go for Prelate. There are still Bricandilos there. Okay, I will now take some break, maybe 15-20 minutes. At least, yeah, something like that. And for that I go out, because if game crashes, which happens every day, it will be difficult. So far 5 hours 14 minutes in game in total, which is not so bad. We're already at that stage. Okay, now it's break. Okay. And where is it going now? I don't know why is it going back. They're supposed to be here. Okay, regarding Prelate Holorun, I should kite him because he's quite powerful. So first we have to dispose of those inquisitors. Which is pity, of course. Okay, now it's easier. He's alone, he's not protected. And he's slow, of course, so he's easy victim, easy target, which is a bit pity. But because he was for the good of people of Canabres, he was ready to sacrifice innocence also without thinking too much. Actually, we are doing the same. We are sacrificing him for the better good, so to say. Especially he was right not to trust to anyone, but it's just that his methods were not the best. For 150 experience, and then we have better sword, and I think it's the same armor, no? Or not? I think it's the same armor, so there's nothing good in its armor, in this armor. It's the same armor that everyone has. Yeah. Longsword unidentified. $9.14. This is $9.13. that is 914. That's all the difference. Now it becomes more complicated because there are like enemies become more and more powerful, more and more unpleasant. Here we have some more experience eventually with those tieflings. Okay, athletics check. Okay, that's fine. If Ramin is still there, I don't know. Normally, if he's still there, but most probably he is not. No. Okay, let's do that. Now shadows. Shadows, it's so unpleasant that I'm really... If Lan had this sudden speed feat, with sudden speed feat, he could have bring them to Crusaders, and they would destroy those shadows, but I'm not sure about now. No, I'm not sure anymore. One shadow is still can be killed, but all of them. That's not clear. So I don't know if we should risk like that. We can take a risk, but for that it's death ward. Only 2 death wards. Huh. Without sudden speed, it's really... Maybe I could try to take some risk, I don't know. A little bit, a little bit. A little bit. Or maybe even not there, but there. If I gave him protection from death with Death Ward, I think we could destroy all the shadows, but let's take a risk. Now shadow is coming. Okay. At least he can damage her with that bow. Now she is. And that's, I think, that's where I would need that sudden speed. Because now it's impossible to escape. They have similar speed, so logically she shouldn't be able to reach him, but it's enough one buggy texture spot, and that's it. She's reaching him actually. That's not normal. Shouldn't be able to. Their speed is the same. She just cannot touch him. It's impossible. It's a bug. This is bug. She cannot reach him. It's impossible. Their speed is 30-30. And there are 3 more shadows. I bought some restoration scrolls, but not that he needs that strength so much. That's those shadows and Nabasso. only one reason to take sudden speed, which is never useful after that. You use it in Canabres against Nabasso, against Shadows, and also against some disgusting Gambion. Actually, it's only for Canabres. That's buggy textures, and it immediately runs backwards. With level 5 it's also much safer to travel on the map for those random encounters, I must tell you. Still dangerous, but a little bit less dangerous. Here it's so risky, I don't know what the best is here to do. Too late to think. Those are shadows. Their only danger is negative energy. Now we should run away while we still can. Shadow is here. That's very delicate and difficult point. Oh, ho, ho, ho. I thought it was over. It's not. She cannot reach him because they have the same speed. Speed is 40 and land speed is also 40. So they should have the same distance. There is just no way for the shadow to reach him. Where should we go? Hopefully those crusaders can help. -1 shadow. -2. -3. It was a good way to deal with shadows. Now there is necromancer, there are some more insects. It's all very delicate now. Becomes very delicate now. If you reload, it wouldn't be difficult, but for last Azlanti here, calculations are very specific. Already those flies are unpleasant because they are fast. I think they have speed 50. No, also 40. Oh shit, I forgot about those ghouls. There are still abricandillos. For such things, very important initiative. The more initiative, the better. So, shit. Again, textures. So, initiative will come next. Next feat he'll have, it will be initiative. After initiative, hammer the gap, then dodge, or maybe dodge and then hammer the gap. Could be also like that. So it should be really very precise, all of that. On core, I wouldn't care here. On core, still one should be careful here. But on hard, and on unfair, it's doable on unfair, but because they have more HP and more hit and so on. It's more difficult to kill them. They require more kiting. They're more powerful, so they will kill those guards there, and that's it. I made a mistake already. I made 2 mistakes, actually. I should have shot once and run away. Instead, I shot second time. And those centipedes, I think they have speed 50. Something like that. Okay. I think there are more centipedes and more flies. It's important when playing such things to learn to be quiet inside, like not to be stressed inside, because oh, that's example. That's a mistake. Okay. Oh, that's a buggy texture here. Instead of shooting, he just stands on the spot. Shit. She shouldn't be able to reach him here. Their speed is similar. Again, fucking textures. Fucking buggy textures. And fucking programming that instead of stop, you can just run backwards. I don't understand who programmed it like that. It's stupid. It's idiotical. It's really idiotical. Because of such things, you can lose all your playthrough. Because when he runs into buggy textures or into obstacle, he runs backwards, just straight to the face of enemy who is running for him. If you run into obstacle or buggy texture, he should have stopped instead of running backwards. And now he has this disease, which demon plague, which cannot be cured. Constitution damage, wisdom damage, and fatigue. And that's it. And nothing can be done. Of course, nothing can be done because he already got his. When I encounter such things, I have very bad words to all those developers. Such small things they're extremely important. Those things they're not game breaking, but they are less Azlanti breaking. You cannot play less Azlanti with such things. Can you imagine to lose a party just because of this idiotical bug in textures and bad planning? That's not a bug actually. Buggy textures is bug, but planning, like when you hit the obstacle and running back, that's idiotical. If you hit an obstacle or bug, then you should stop, not run to your enemy, idiots. Now what can I do? Nothing. There is nothing I can do now. You need to take a rest to be able to heal the shit. After you have a rest, you'll have ability drain that you need to heal it with, and so on and so on and so on and so on. And this will not work, of course, because he had it already. Those things are frustrating. And then I get angry and I use words like idiots and so on. Also in the beginning it says 0 seconds, but actually it's not 0, it's 2 seconds. If it says 0 seconds, it should be 0, like now. But before it was 0, but it passed 2 seconds. So sometimes 0 is 0, but sometimes 0 is like 2 seconds. That's also. Again, if you play with reload, it's not important. That's no one cares, but if you play less Azlanti, those things become extremely important. So that's example of buggy texture. I don't know what to do with it. Demon Plague. They also made it wrong. Why they can heal it only once? Why couldn't it be healed several times? It's not logic. Okay. Now Necromancer. Necromancer, if we manage to kill him, it's a great deal. It's a great deal. Athletics 18, we're gonna never do it, I think. Ten athletics. Here is 18. No, because if you lose, it will pass like 3 hours. That buffs will go away now. I'm pretty sure we could get this, what's his name? That necromancer like that. But it's blindness, it's also, I think, yeah, he's blinding and he's doing something else. I think he's using negative energy, something like that. She has religion 8, yes. Yeah, here is 18, so she needs to roll 5 to succeed. Let's take that risk. She needs to roll 5, okay. That's good. Rerunning, idiotical. I click here, that's against those textures. I click here, she runs backwards. Also religion, that's already. She needs to roll 4. Okay. That's good, good. Theoretically, Lan, if to be very careful and lucky, we can get, Lan can get that necromancer. He can kill the necromancer. Mobility, not, okay, it's high mobility, we cannot succeed. Nature, no one has nature, it's only Nenio will have nature. I think there is some scrolls, there is some trap here, maybe some extra experience. Okay, that's good. So some extra experience for disarming it. Maybe you could try Shadow Demon, I don't know. But more careful would be on level 5. It would be more careful. Oh, again the same story. I click here, there and there, because there was some object. If you could bring that necromancer here, I think we could manage him. But with that Lance demon plague, it's really absolutely disgusting. Okay, let's give him that. Maybe protection from evil, I don't know. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam. 13, 14. Let's try that. Still it doesn't work anymore, doesn't stack anymore. Maybe let's give him this. Thirteen, 14. 15, 14. So he should be able. Of course, if we had sudden speed, that would definitely help. He would beaten that necromancer. But now it's so delicate. It's incredibly delicate thing. I would pay personally like 100 euros if they could fix all those small things, all those, yeah, glitches, what they have, bugs and so on. And I think I'm not alone. I think many people would do that. They could easily say, okay, we're preparing a new, like, super mega cool patch that fixes like 90% of those small annoying things. And we just need like 100,000 euro for that. So 1,000 people gives 100 each, 100 euro each. And you have 100,000 euro, it can do that. It can do all of that, maybe add some more, a little bit some more content. And then, why would people pay 100 euro each? Put them in titles like their names, or or ask those people that, like, each of them give some idea, like, and it's implemented, whatever, to make them motivated to pay this 100 euros. But I'm pretty sure 1,000 people would be found easily that would give 100 euros to take away those glitches. Also, voice acting could be done. They always say voice acting is expensive, I don't believe that. I don't believe that. Voice acting is done so easy. You just look for students. There are thousands of talented students that I'm sure would do it for free, just for free. Always voice acting. You don't even need to have students. There are a lot of young people, or not so young, doesn't matter. A lot, very talented. You just put in Facebook that all team is looking for enthusiasts to record their voices for voicing of the game and so on. I'm pretty sure so many people would do it just for free, just for their portfolio, or just because of enthusiasm. And then fixing those patches, fixing those glitches. Yes, it is. But imagine, I read explanation, because it's so expensive to voice act, and it's bullshit. I personally can find at least 3 very talented persons who could work for free or for something like you put their name into the titles or something like that. And then you have it's all voiced. You don't need to pay millions for that. I don't know where it comes from. It's so expensive. Of course, if you want to hire some famous actor, but why would you need that? Why would you need to have that famous actor? Just there are a lot of very talented people, a lot, roaming streets everywhere. Even Carnage, you know Carnage, it's also streamer, he streams games, but he's making good business with that. Actually, he's doing good thing. He has his voice recorded. If you know this voice, when you select the voice acting in the beginning, there is option enthusiastic, and that's actually the voice of Carnage. It's his voice, and as far as I know, he paid for that. He paid, I think, about $10,000, something like that. So actually, he paid for his own voice to be there. Now I remember for that necromancer, you hit him a couple of times, and he reduces, and then he stops reducing. The worst here is this blindness and those hasted zombies, but okay. So that's very delicate. If I can beat this necromancer, I might be able to get to level 5 already here in Kenabres. It means without resting, starting from labyrinth. Shit. Okay. Without resting. That would be nice to get level 5, and then things would be a bit less difficult. So it's just question of wanting to do something. If they really wanted to make it better, his game still has potential. Make it better, you will have people coming back to it. People still playing Baldur's Gate 1 and Baldur's Gate 3, which are graphically totally outdated, and content is not much content. People still playing it after so many years. It will be the same here. Okay. And he prepares his blindness. Those zombies, I think, are they still hasted or not? I think not anymore. Okay, he deals 14 damage now to that. But he'll probably again recover his... I think he's recovering twice his health, and then he stops recovering. So trick here not to get that blindness. He got already that demon plague. So basically it's Lan is doing most of the job. Of course, when he goes so slow, he's also losing his buffs, and then he will start missing, and it becomes more boring. That's very, very specific thing here. Requires a lot of precision. Okay, here he is. Okay, this time he didn't heal. Okay. Again 14. 36. See, 1.6, 1.5 till his blindness, so no risk should be taken. Just again run away. Like that, like that, like that, run away. There is also merchandising. For example, they could have make like statues, those figurines, I don't know, 15 centimeters high, something like that, figurines of all the main characters. People would be buying it. I would buy personally, I think, all of them. So there is always a way to improve and to earn some more money. You know, there is this game, I forgot how it's called, but you can find it in Google, a game that collected the most money, like a Kickstarter, and they're still collecting money, and game is still not out. I think they collect money more than 10 years. It's like 200 million euros already was collected. I think so. I remember it's huge amount of money, 200 million or even more. I still don't understand what is the explanation, how possible that game is not out and that people are still giving money. Is it a scam, sort of a scam, or what it is? Yeah. But they collected money for a game, isn't it? To make game, and it's huge. I think even Baldur's Gate 3 didn't have such a budget. And I'm pretty sure those money are gone. Those money are gone. Now he missed. That's pity. He missed 0.8 seconds. So that's problem starts here. Because he lost his buffs, he'll start missing now. But we need to target that necromancer first. The rest will easy go. But that also shows how many people are willing to give out their money just for things which they consider to be nice for them. So the same for Pathfinder. If they wanted, they would make another Kickstarter, like we need so much money to make these games perfect or almost perfect. In the world, I believe there are about 100,000 hardcore enthusiasts of CRPG. That's my evaluation. At least 100,000 hardcore who are always willing to help with and financially and give some money and participate in Kickstarters. I am one of them because it's quite a stable marketing niche. So especially with Allcat team, even if I sometimes call them names, but they're a very talented bunch of developers. They're very talented, creative, talented, and they have very nice artists there and programmers and everything, mathematicians also. So there is a big potential there. Okay, luckily they didn't miss. Yeah, but how can you be busy with a game? I think it at least 10 years, if not more, and still don't deliver any product. just putting some pictures and things like that. How can you explain it? He missed. Okay, that's nice that they're paying money to as many people. Okay. $14.63. And also it shows how desperate people want new games. I died on hello. I died because of two reasons. It was in Cauliflower Mines, in the upper part of Cauliflower Mines. First of all, playing Azlanti on core was so easy. Then from the middle of Act 3, I just stopped being careful. I just didn't really care so much. It became like a routine, you know. And that's one thing. And the second thing, I underestimated crystals. Crystals, they seem to be, no, they are the most unpleasant and the most dangerous enemy in all the game. Because of two reasons. First of all, I think they're bugged. Or description is wrong. It says in description that with subsonic things they're using, you need to have 22 DC. So if you pass 22 DC check, it's okay. And all my characters had at least 22 and even more fortitude. So logically, they shouldn't have been influenced by this subsonic thing at all. But they were. It's one thing. And then when I check combat log, in combat log I found it's 40 DC. Okay, that's probably user, how it's called? That's interface. That's interface with user ID interface. That reality is 40 DC and it's displayed that is 22. Second, with petrification. I played this game 2 times before and I fought those crystals many times and I never experienced petrification. And suddenly I experienced petrification. Then anyway, so two of my characters were petrified. So I depetrified them with the scrolls. And then I said, okay, I will easily kill them. I just put guarded hearth and put most of the buffs. And they are very easily killed. With guarded hearth and with all those Aeon's buffs, they are no dangers at all. So I killed the biggest group of them. I killed, I think it was 7 or 8. I killed them easily without any problems. And then I entered second level. And it was small cave there. And in that cave, you had, I think, like 2 crystals. And I knew they were there. But I was like lazy. I said, it was not necessary to enter that cave at all, because there is nothing good there, no loot. They're not blocking anything, so I could just pass them by. But I thought, okay, there are only 2 or 3 of them, who cares? I will probably do it anyway. Like I just was like not caring. And that, okay, he is dead. That's when it happened. So again, petrification, and my main character was petrified, and actually game was lost. But what I could have done, I could have just take a rest, recuperate my guarded hearth, put guarded hearth for those 2-3 crystals, again buff, and it would be solved. But I was lazy to do that. I thought, okay, I need to rest, it's boring, it's one more rest, and so on. So that's how it finished. So basically I just stopped being careful because it was so easy, I was bored. And then I decided, okay, it's lost, but why don't I try on hard? The same ultimate hard. Also without mercenaries, pets, and multi-classing and all these things. And That's a different story. That's a different story. I don't feel like I can relax. I don't feel like I can. I'm always careful here, because here really mistakes are not tolerated. Mistakes are not tolerated, and it gives more kick. So I have like motivation, because it's cool. And second thing, but I'm not sure it's possible. Most probably it will be impossible, because already on core level, at least till the beginning of Act 3, there were some, I would say, situations that could be dangerous. From the middle of level 3 on core, it's over. But on hard, I'm not sure at all. So most probably on hard it will be impossible. But I will see how far I can go. If you will multi-class here, use pets, mercenaries, that's definitely possible. Most probably it's possible, because nobody tried it yet. That's it. With the reloads, yes, with the reloads is possible, because you can reload in Last Azlanti. You just click load game, you click here, and it will take you back. So if you see that you are losing combat, the situation is not in your favor, you just reload in the middle of combat, and you start again everything from the beginning up till you have good rolls. That's how people played Last Azlanti on unfair and on hard, with multi-classes, pets, and so on. But without it, most probably it's impossible. But we'll see. We'll see. If I will lose this, it's okay. That's fine. That's fine. I'll be also playing now systematically Rock Trader, even today. I will get level 5. Oh shit, that was, by the way, dangerous. That's example not being careful. Example of not being careful. Because they have glaives, and glaives have some reach. And he starts missing because he doesn't have any more those buffs. So he starts missing. Okay. So last remaining. Those are hard fighters. That's why we get 40 experience for those. They're hard, experienced fighters. Even 51 we got. So, quite close to level 4, I would say. Quite close. To level 5. And that's still I didn't take any rest since Labyrinth. But of course I had not to take a rest, because taking a rest means that you are closer to that tavern defense and things like that. And tavern defense, you need to be level 5 for that. On Last Azlanti, ideally would be to be level 6, but it's impossible. I think it's impossible. Because this tower defense will spawn anyway, so I think they all are dead. Necromancer and all his acolytes. That's Necromancer, actually. And then he has this glaive also. Sila's main weapon is a glaive, and it will be till the end of game. So here is 10-17, here is 10-17, but this one frightens, and this one I think gives negative energy, if I remember well. So that one is preferable, that frightens. Now I can take 3 remaining abricandilus, and maybe it will give level 5 or maybe not. That's very possible. Here everything. No, there is no one here. Okay, let's go for a bricandilu. Then when we are level 5, we can, I think, go to look for menu, to go to library for to look for storyteller, and then Tower of Festrod. For abricandilus, I think we'll need cold ammunition. Where are those? Those are near church, yes? Or where? Yeah. They're near the church. Let them be here. So, okay, let's go for abricandilus. Abricandilus. As usually we start with stealth attack. Oh, that's unexpected. Land deals 30 damage, it's crit. That's really unexpected for hard. Point blank shot, of course, strength +3, critical hit, blah blah blah, and 40. I can kite them here around normally. But maybe it's better not to kite, because those textures quite dangerous for kiting here. Our fighter is 29 armor class, so -1. And that's it. Oh, level 5. That's what I was expecting now. For LAN, of course, perception, mobility, stealth, and here that should be never taken only when you play on normal it should be taken. Or if you play with reloads, it can be taken on a core. For hard and for unfair, that's mistake to take that. And I think I wanted to give him improved initiative. It's not so much choice here. It's the best is improved initiative here. Dodge could be also not bad. And later, but hammer the gap should be taken, I think, like maybe on level 9, hammer the gaps. So here, or improve initiative or dodge. If to play with reloads, then definitely improve initiative. If to play less Azlanti, it might be clever to take dodge. Of course, he will have less initiative, but more chance to survive in those random encounters and other things. So here I'm thinking, because in last Azlanti we need to use all the chances to survive, to increase possibility of survival. That's of course, he will be more deadly, more efficient. But I will still go for that, for survivability. Maybe not the best choice, but definitely it's more careful. Camille, I don't know. For religion we will have Zosil, but it's much later. Zosil comes on level 7 if he survived till level 7. There are still some religion checks here. She also needs to use magic device. Definitely she needs that. And we need religion also for those how it's called, for rests, for fighting abyssal corruption. We need religion for that. So I think that's a good way to go. Unfortunately, when she doesn't need it, then Zosil will be developing religion. But before Zosil, for that abyssal corruption. But bots, yeah. People want to make money, that's normal. They're using those opportunities. That's unfortunately part of our modern life. It will be more and more bots. Soon you won't be able to distinguish anymore. Are you talking to real people or to bots? Unfortunately. Should I keep religion or not? Should I? Normally, yes, just for those rests. But I don't need it in Canabres. In Canabres, I can take rest in the tavern, in Defender's Heart. Then, when I am in I will need those rests much later. Maybe indeed I don't need it. And then I could invest them to use magic devices. And that's only reason for that, it's mirror image. It's only for mirror image. To make them able to use that. It's or religion or that. Trickery she needs as well. Let's try like that for the moment. Maybe it's wrong. And now about her. She will definitely have her. Here or heighten spells or so resist energy communals, thinking cloud. What does it mean by animate dead? She already has skeletons. That's why I'm surprised. She already has skeletons on level 2. She has them from here already. Animate dead. Lesser? That's something different. It's something new or what? And here, animate dead. So that's a new thing. Because now I remember she didn't have any skeletons on level 2. Animate dead lesser. So that's added with the new patches or whatever. That wasn't there before. And now it's real animate dead. So I would need heightened spells only for animate dead so far. And because I need those dead, not those lesser, but normal one, good dead, strong dead. So animate spells would just help me to transfer those spells there. But I don't need those. So it's too early. I think heightened spell I will give her here. And here it will be then good to give conjuration, of course. Conjuration is the only way to go. And next heightened spell. There is conjuration. In spell focus. Yeah, I don't have a choice. If I want to use spiders and so on, I need to go for that. Level 5. Here it's important moment. Most probably I need to give here shake it off to both of them. I don't even have doubt about it. So we'll go for use magic device and for trickery for Scylla. And level 7 I give her lunge. Here lunge should go. I think they don't have Shake It Off yet. Could it be? No, they have. So, Shake It Off. Divine Weapon Bond. No pets. The same for him. Use Magic Device. Just for mirror image. And same story. Shake It Off. They will have Shake It Off later. Because here she needs to have, absolutely needs to have augment summoning. +4 bonus strength, so augmented summoning is a must here. And then improved augment summoning. And here probably Shake It Off to level 11. Or maybe here Shake It Off. It's to be discussed, to be decided. And Lan will get Shake It Off later, somewhere here maybe. Because he's working from the distance anyway, in most cases. Now, that's the most important so far. Exactly not, because this is also Veil of Heaven. That's just against Vermlix. +2 to armor class. Maybe it would help against negative energy of Vermlix. So, do like that. Regarding Camellia. I don't remember if it works already. +1 per 4 caster levels. It becomes interesting only like when you're on level 18. When you're on level 18 it starts being interesting. Actually from level from level 16. From level 16 it becomes interesting. But now it gives +1. As soon as they have +1 armor, like here it won't do anything. Here it will give +1, here it will give +1. But when he has half plate +1, that's over. Maybe it's +1 or I think it's +1. That's why it's not identified. Then it would be not useful. That's definitely against those disgusting things. Do we still have some cultists somewhere? Yes, we do. We do. And we do have some cultists. Animate dead, that's important. That's not anymore. Always wisdom will be good against. No, it works only on will saves. That works on fortitude. That's good against Vermlex. That's for dredges. Yeah, we have to take magical vestment anyways. Or maybe I have. I think I have bought yesterday. Delay poison. Even communal I bought. So we could manage. Or stinking cloud or more skeletons, 2 possibilities. There are some cultist groups, but I go for more animate dead. Because Vermlex will be big problem. Vermlex. But that's already after. What about mobility now? I think I did give him athletic this time. This time he is without athletics. 10 athletics. That's pity. So what I think it's all done here. Everything done, just Amber. Amber still is here. Amber in that house with swarms. But that I will do later. I don't need Amber now. Babao here, but Babao, I will go for him when I'm level 6. So because with his sneak attack, he will just one shot. Okay, let's try to go here. This is also something I would prefer to go later. Or maybe I should go to Tower of Astaroth first. No, let's go first here. Mobility 15. Lan has mobility 11. He needs to roll 3. Okay, success. Now here we'll need to buff if we still have resources to give him bark skin. 31, not bad. To give this to Sila. 17. 20. And this $13.21 plus reach, of course, that she can reach. 1 minute per paladin level. Divine weapon bond. The most dangerous here is a conjurer. That conjurer is disgusting. This is with his animals, with his countless summons. He is very dangerous. I still have haste, just in case. 31.29. And they will use fireballs. At least those. Something like that. Somewhere there's a cleric, I think. Yeah, this one. Should go for cleric. Good, one shot. And withered. Okay, that's good. Cleric and wizard, one shot. They were the most dangerous. Now Lan just runs away. Goes for that sheer. Sila attacks that sheer. Lan hits sheer. Camellia protects Sila. Sheer is dead. And feared fighters are feared. Lan is shooting at feared fighters. Actually, Lan should be shooting at sharpshooters. That's why initiative is needed to Lan. But we went for more security and sacrificed initiative. One crusader was killed anyway. Pity. Okay, now it's again time to make a pause. And after that pause I will be playing Rock Trader.